is a testing equipment. With the help of this equipment, we can perform the testing of most of the overcurrent, earth fall, directional, non-directional, distance, differential, single phase, as well as under frequency, over frequency, and other testing functions which are available in the distribution as well as transmission of power system. This equipment is divided into the many groups, but first thing is outputs. The kit is having the two sections for the output. One is called main output and another one is called auxiliary outputs. In main outputs, we are having current outputs, voltage output, and DC voltage output. And these outputs we can select by using selector switch, and based on the selector switch we can generate the current or voltage. In auxiliary outputs, we are having auxiliary AC voltage source. With the help of this auxiliary AC voltage source, we can generate the voltage. And additional advantage of in auxiliary AC voltage source that we can vary the phase angle as the frequency. In the same voltage outputs, we can also use to generate the current also with the same variation of phase angle and frequency. Along with this auxiliary AC voltage, we are also having the auxiliary DC voltage source. This DC voltage source is mainly to power up the relays or any electronics device which need auxiliary voltage supply. Along with this, the kit is also having the analog section, which is mentioned under the boundaries of the yellow color. In analog inputs, kit is having the two current channels in measurement for up to the 10 amperes or 25 milliamperes. 25 milliamperes is mainly used for the measurement of the transducers. Along with this, we are also having up to the 600 volt voltage inputs, and this voltage input also can be used for the transducers if the transducer output is a voltage. It is providing the digital input section as well as the digital output sections under the boundaries of the purple color. Here in this equipment, we are having the two digital inputs for measurement of the timings, as well as we are providing the two digital outputs to simulate the circuit breaker status or any other conditions which required as input to the relay. As you know, TD1000 Plus is analog based equipment where the smoothness and variation of the current is good, but resolution is not very high. But in some applications like very low current, earth fall related things, we need a very precise current. To generate that precise current, we can use these resistance sections which provide additional smoothness of the current variation. TD1000 Plus is also having inbuilt local control and then operation. To local control and generation of the current, we are having the two knobs. One knob is main knob, which is mainly for the variation of the current and voltage from the main generators. So these current voltage I can vary by using this knob. Another knob is to access the menu of the software options available in the equipment, and then different options we can select by using this option. Apart from the two knobs, we are also having the selector switch. With the help of the selector switch, we can switch on and switch off any generations from the main output, as well as we can measure the timing also. For the communication with the laptop, we are also providing USB printer port, and with the help of this communication cable, we can access the all results stored in TD1000 Plus. For the operation of this equipment, we need a very single phase power supply with the 230 volt plus minus 10% variations, and kit is, for the safety reasons, kit is also having the inbuilt fuses. Apart from this, to control the auxiliary AC and auxiliary DC, we are also provided the local inbuilt selector switch or knob, where we can change or vary the output of auxiliary AC as well as auxiliary DC. How to operate the equipment? This equipment is having very simple operations. For example, by using selector switch, we can select any particular output. So let's assume I have selected main AC voltage. Now, by using selector knobs, I can select a switch on, and by using main knob, we can generate any current and voltage, and by varying this current and voltage, we can select particular amplitude, and if we select this by using this selector, we can even switch off that particular output. So we are showing an example how to measure the trip time by using TD1000 plus. In this, let's assume we have generated some amount of the voltage like 56.18. Now we have just switch off, and then we have put it on plus time, because on plus time is mainly designed to measure the accurate timing for particular generation. Without changing the knob positions, now we are selecting the on plus time, and now in the display we are generating again the same voltage as well as the timer is started. And now we are manually short circuiting the stop contact to measure the trip time, and once the stop contact is closed, the LED will be is glowing, and you can see on the screen it is showing the exact delay from starting of the generation and up to the tripping of the relay. Now we can show you what are the features available in the software of TD1000 plus. To access the software, press menu key, and inside the main menu you can see the different options like a test control, timer selections, auxiliary AC/DC generations, measurement of the equipment, result save results, and then configuration of the equipments. In case of timer, if we go inside the timer, we have a separate selection for the start and stop, and then the timer characteristics. For example, here in a timer, we can select the trip time in the second or trip time in the cycles based on the customer requirements. In same way as auxiliary AC is also having the variation of the phase angle and frequency, these features we can access by using by selecting auxiliary AC and auxiliary AC voltage. And here in auxiliary AC voltage and auxiliary currents, we can select different mode as well as a frequency, and we can adjust the frequency by different values for applications like under frequency as well as over frequency. Kit is also having the options like a measurement. In the measurement, we can have an internal measurement which is already showing on the display. Apart from this, we can select the external current measurement or external voltage inputs. Inside the external current input, we also have options like a selection of AC or DC signal as well as a range. Other selections like it is also capable for the displaying the outputs in a different functions, like for example impedance and phase angle, and this is we can see on the screen. We are selecting the current, and now we are generating current, and you can see on the screen we are generating the 2 ampere current, 17 volt auxiliary DC, and based on this we are getting the impedance value is 8 ohms and 0 degree, because the phase angle between auxiliary AC voltage and the current output is 0 right now. We have to access the we have to generate the additional current source from the auxiliary AC voltage. To generate that auxiliary current source, we have to select auxiliary AC and auxiliary DC from the main menu. Inside the auxiliary AC, we can select range, and inside the range we have to select 20 amperes 20 amperes outputs. And now you can see after this on the display screen, now you can see the auxiliary AC with amperes. So here we can generate the current output from same terminal.